Welcome back to my channel, Joy Plans. This week I'm using the Lynner Designs exclusive back to school kit called Back to School, and I originally I think had this slotted for next week or something. I have 3 back to school kits, but I was just feeling the pastel vibes this week, so still using all back to school kits, just rearranging the order a smidgy. I got in my Plan With Me stickers foil and basically laid this base down right away. I had it delivered to a family member's house who lives a little bit farther, so had to wait to get the order for a bit. So I was super excited, so I'm just like back planning this week. But for the details of the kit, or for the details of the foil, I am using watermelon solids and from Plan With Me stickers, and also the Bookish foil bundle, also from Plan With Me stickers, in pink holo. And then I got these teacher quote boxes in pink holo as well. You can see I already laid down the one. It says, "I love my job for all the little reasons," wink wink. And there was 2 different scenes. They're both really cute, but I just decided to break one of the scenes up and just put the box on that one. I typically don't gravitate towards pastel colors, so I was super excited for this kit, but I was like, oh, I don't do pastels typically, like this is new for me. So I purposely chose a very vibrant solid underlay. It was this like coral color is definitely in the kit. You'll see it, not like a dominant color, but it's definitely in the kit. I didn't just like randomly bring this in. Also, Lynn does like foil color recommendations, and she did suggest this. So I was like one of her many options. So I'm not like completely cuckoo, but I definitely had a moment of being like, this is too much, before I laid it down. And then I laid it down and I'm like, okay, wait, I love this. This is why I did this. So I needed like that like vibrant pop and punch color like I typically know and love. So yeah, that is what I did. I don't know if you can tell necessarily that it's pink holo, but I still like it. And I love combining like holo, like layering holo with like a regular color. With more of like the matte finish. Not that this has a matte finish, but you know what I mean. Not like holo on top of holo or holo with sparkly. Yeah, so that's typically what I try to do. Then for my scripts and date covers, you'll see I did DIY date covers using Plan With Me stickers, font 8. 10 out of 10 recommend. I talked about it in my haul, which you'll see in a couple weeks. I think, well, actually, I don't know when you're going to see things now that I think about it, because that haul is supposed to be for July, so you might have already seen it. But there's different sizes that you can get with Plan With Me stickers, and like you can see the August script, that's also font 8. That's a little bit bigger than the days of the week, and yeah, so there's like small mini custom, and then like medium regular size mini custom, and then a larger one. So I ended up getting a large sheet. That doesn't mean the font is larger, it just means you can do up to I think 60 scripts, and I did pretty much all of them to be days of the week. So I did like 8 Mondays, 8 Tuesdays, like that kind of thing, and then filled in some other random ones. So I'm kind of stocked, and I love that option and idea. It's all just on one page, and I have a lot of weeks to choose from. So hopefully that makes sense, but it's a great option if there's a font you really love to just get it in black and commit, or in a foil color. But I do know that Erica has been including like days of the week scripts in her like newer foil bundles, I believe. So that's nice. The Bookish foil bundle is a little bit older, so that's why I didn't have it. And yeah, all the random things. I feel like I've been experimenting more with my top bar, I should say, of my Plan With Me's or my spreads, which maybe you're like, no, you're not, but I'm not like trying to, but or I'm not like trying to be intentional like every week, but I'm trying to be more intentional about like once in a while doing something new. So this week I actually pulled in that third washi strip of confetti, and I cut it down because I thought about it too late, and I cut it a little bit and then just sprinkled some deco kind of more spaced out so you could still see it through. So yeah, I feel like I've done the bottom washi at the top like 1 or 2 times before, but that's typically when a kit doesn't have any deco. So this time I did it with the deco, but try to be more mindful. But I don't know. You have to let me know what you think, if it's too much or like if it looks weird with more spread out deco. I don't know. For quote boxes, like I said, I put the one on the sidebar, and then I put the In My Teacher Era right there, and then there's one box for Wednesday that says like Teacher Fuel, and it has like all the coffee cups, and I just think that's funny. So this week was me setting up my classroom on Monday and Tuesday, and I'm basically doing the final push. Then on Wednesday, I met my first student. That was super exciting. I meet most of my students, actually I meet all of my students next week. We have to do like 101 little assessments and meet and greets with each of them and their families, which is kind of nice because open houses can get like very chaotic and crazy, and parents want to tell you like every detail about their child, like how amazing that they are with their reading or like family problems and all this stuff, and you're like, oh, like, okay, thank you so much. And I don't know, you want to listen and be attentive, but at the same time there's like 30 kids and siblings running around your room, and other parents are like in a line to talk to you. So open houses, I feel like, are just like a lot. So I prefer this like meeting 101. Definitely it takes me back to my roots in kindergarten. It was like state law, and I think this is for a lot of states, but it was like state law that we had to meet with the families one-on-one before school started to do like a kindergarten assessment type of thing, but it really wasn't an assessment. I guess my district added the assessment part, but it was Washington state law just to meet with families, to just be like, hello, welcome to school, do you have any questions? Like, this is, I don't know, just like basically all your typical meet and greet types of things. But I loved doing those. Like, it really felt like you were connecting with the parents and connecting with the kids on such a quick and deep level, like just really instantly, and could get to know them, get to know like if they went to preschool, what, you know, some strengths, some areas that they're working on, some friends that they might already have, or like kind of the family. It gave parents like a personal time to share anything that is going on in their life that I maybe needed to know, whether it's like we have a sibling on the way, so if things kind of like dynamics change, or, you know, we have grandparents living at home, so they're going to help with homework, so like that kind of thing, or if, you know, other family stuff, like every family has things, you know. So I really, really enjoyed that, and it just felt really purposeful as a teacher to be bridging the gap of like welcome to public school, like welcome to school and elementary school. I don't know, I just found so much purpose and joy in that, and helping parents like come alongside. You're obviously coming alongside and helping the kids, but partnering with the parents. Love that. So long tangent, love that piece. So I am super excited for next week to meet with the families. The only downside is it takes away all your free time. Like, teachers already don't have much free time with back to school, especially at the school that I'm at this year. I have no free time. And the little free time that I do have, I'm meeting with families. So that means my room has to be ready, like ready. And Thursday and Friday of this week, I had like training from 7:30 to 4, like straight through. And it was a lot. And then, so basically I had my first meeting with a kid on Wednesday, and I needed to be like ready. My room needed to be student walk-in ready for the most part. As far as like visually, it's fine if all my copies weren't done or my lessons plans weren't in, but I needed to be like appearance facing ready, if that makes sense, which for some teachers doesn't take much. I'm a maximalist, and also being at a new school, I have like high expectations of myself, and so I want things to look a certain way. And with it being my 8th year, like there's things that I just like know and love to do, and just like to make sure that that is up or done or whatever it might be. So anyways, it was a final push. Monday I was there really late. Tuesday I was like, I told myself I'm not going to go in. I'm going to take Tuesday and Wednesday off. And then I ended up going in on Tuesday and staying for longer. But Wednesday I met my first student. He was great. His family was great. So that was fun and made me really excited for the year. This school community seems really awesome, and they've been really welcoming. And yeah, it just made me excited. So that was good. And I feel like it was good. Like, it's good to get your first assessment done to make sure I know what I'm doing. Because the first one's a little bit like fake it till you make it. I've thankfully done these types of assessments at my other schools. So that thankfully was good. But yeah, just getting back into the swing of it. And then on Wednesday, my nephews came over and we watched them for a few hours when my sister-in-law had a hair appointment and needed to run some errands. And that was so fun. I haven't seen them in quite a bit because they've been out of town. They like to do like massive summer road trips. And so, yeah, that was super fun. And it was like really fun to just like play with them, play Legos, play games, swim in the pool with them. They got to just hang out with that dog, and that felt just so fun and relaxed. And yeah, I don't know, I loved it and ate it all up. And then it was so nice to say like, see you later, see you soon, like see you at school. So that was good. It wasn't like a see you at Christmas, see you in, spring break, because normally our goodbyes are I won't see you for a couple months. But yeah, so that felt really good, and it was cute for them to like hang out with our dog. They really haven't spent too much time with Sadie because she just turned 3, and when we lived in the same state, we lived quite far away from each other, so it wasn't very convenient, and the kids were younger, and then so I would just come to them, and then they moved, and then yeah, so it was fun for them to hang out with Sadie. They're like at the perfect age, and she was so exhausted that night, like so worn out. So it was good to see how well she did with kids, and how they did with her. It was cute. And it was just fun. My nephews are at like such a fun age, going into kindergarten, going into 3rd grade, and going into 6th grade. And they're such a game family and game kids. So we played the game Racco, which is an older game, but that was really fun. We played Uno Dare, Sky Joe, and Dragonwood, I think is what it's called. And that was fun. That was a new to me game. So it was Racco. So let me know if you've ever heard of any of those games, but it's always fun like learning and playing new games with them. So it was a great week. I was so exhausted on Thursday and Friday after all of our training. On Friday, the girl who is in the room right next door to me, she just graduated, and so it's her first year teaching. She got me some flowers and was like, welcome to Arizona. And I was like, that is the sweetest thing. Like, she did not need to do that. It just made me feel so welcomed and like that I was in the right place. So that's the base. Let's skip to the end. Spread. I really love how it came out. Sadie gave you all a yawn. I feel like the coral underlays were the perfect pop for these pastel colors. Like, it just really helped elevate and pop off the page. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. I love that I brought in the green for the bottom washi. I was a little sad to just do green one day a week, but when I was doing my like tester, I felt like the green contrasted the most with this, and I was a little nervous that it would be like too much, but I should have stuck with my guts and done green for 2 days of the week. I don't know, but that's okay. The pink is pretty. This is like not laying flat, but yeah, this week I talked about it all over in the voiceover, and I totally messed up. Like, when maybe this is just me, I was like distracted watching something, so I started doing the like ending day of another day, and I was filming so like out of order, or like planning so out of order, but that's okay. All these things happened, just not on the same day. Also, I forgot to mention in my voiceover, I tried Black Rock coffee for the first time, which I believe started in Oregon, and it's like a very much Arizona thing. People say it's similar to Dutch Bros, but a lot of people from like, people say it's in Texas and like other states. So let me know if you've had Black Rock. Are you a fan? What's like, I don't know, what's your favorite coffee chain? Because I do feel like that is like a very popular coffee chain down here. So that was exciting. I got half sweet per recommended, and it was pretty good. So no complaints on my end. But yeah, that is it for this week. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye everyone.